Hey guys, so for today's video I have 5 foundations to share with you guys that are perfect for oily skin. Recently I've been getting a couple requests from you guys asking me to do products pertaining to oily skin because you guys know I have super oily skin. So if you guys would like me to maybe do a video on products all together, like all products that I love that are really good for oily skin, then I can definitely do that. But I figured I would start with foundations. So the first foundation, you guys already probably know what I'm gonna mention, and this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. This is my favorite foundation ever. I literally use this every single day, or not every single day, but every time I do my makeup, I pretty much always go for this. It's just that perfect foundation. Every time I wear it, people ask me like, oh my god, what are you wearing? It's flawless looking. It's full coverage without being like overly full coverage, because I have a foundation or two in here to share with you guys that are like super duper full coverage. So this is just full coverage, not extra full coverage. It also keeps me matte all day. It lasts through my oils. So even though it keeps me matte, of course, eventually you're gonna get some oils. I would say this lasts me about 6 to 8 hours before I start getting oily. And even when I do start getting oily, this lasts through the oils. So it doesn't break down, it doesn't get patchy, it's just amazing. And the color selection is so wide. I just think it's so bomb. It's probably the #1 foundation that I recommend to everyone. Even if you have dry skin, just use a super hydrating moisturizer or even an oil beneath this and you will love it. So the next foundation is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible foundation. This is a demi matte finish. I find that it's not super matte, but it's more just kind of almost matte, and I love that it's full coverage. It's drugstore, so it's super affordable, but the formula is really nice. The texture is a little bit thicker than the Estee Lauder. The Estee Lauder is a little bit more runny, a little bit more liquid, whereas this is a little bit more of a liquid mousse mixed together, let's say. And I really love the color selection. Is nice too. It's not super wide. I wish it was wider, but they offer a good amount of yellow tone shades, which is nice. This also looks super flawless on the skin, and again, the oils don't break down this foundation. It just lasts. So the next foundation is one that I had a little bit of a rough start with, but I'm gonna kind of explain to you guys how to use this. I don't want to say the right way, because I mean there's no rules in makeup, but let me just explain to you guys. So this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable full cover foundation, and boy is it full cover. It literally is so full coverage. I'm not even kidding you guys. You only need like a dot or two of this stuff. That's how full coverage it is. Normally I like pump out 4 pumps of foundation. Like I like my full coverage. With this, you don't even need that much, okay? You need to be careful when using this, because when I first tried this, I even did a first impressions. You guys can actually see the proof in the video that I uploaded. I found that this was so cakey, too full coverage, which I never thought I would say. But the reason was because I was using the same amount as I normally use with other foundations of this, and you can't do that. With this, you only need 1 dot, spread it around your face, and bam, like 1 dot goes like so far. It's incredible. It's so full coverage. So if you have acne or severe redness or anything like that, and you really want something extremely full coverage, you're gonna love this. What I love about it though is, as extremely coverage as it is, it's not heavy. Like, it's not the heaviest of foundations. None of these foundations that I'm going to show you guys, except for one, feel extremely lightweight, just because they are full of coverage. They're a little bit heavier, made for oily skin. But it doesn't feel extremely heavy or cakey. If you apply a little amount, it lasts all day. It looks extremely full coverage. Your skin looks flawless. Like, let me tell you, flawless. I'm not even kidding you guys. There's a certain photo that I took with this foundation on, and I will always remember it because my skin looked like a baby's bottom, and that's how amazing this foundation is. That one selfie like stays in my mind because my skin looked so smooth. Like, this stuff is bomb, especially if you're taking photos, just because again, it just makes your skin look so good. So I love this stuff. It is very pricey though, so that's the downside. So I also want to mention to you guys a foundation that's a little bit different than the others. Most of the foundations I'm mentioning today are extremely full coverage, a little bit, not heavy, but they're not lightweight, they're not natural looking. they're all matte, you know, but this is the one foundation that is more of a natural foundation, but for oily skin. Normally with oily skin girls, I mean, it's hard for us to wear a foundation that's lightweight or dewy or more natural looking because most of the times those foundations are not formulated to last all day on our skin type. But this one from Maybelline is so good. This is actually a dupe for the Makeup Forever Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. It is so beautiful on the skin. It gives you more of a medium coverage. It's definitely buildable, but it's more medium. It looks more of a natural on the skin. Like, it's not matte, it's not dewy, it's just natural. Just a nice, regular old natural finish. And it gives you a little bit of dew, just a little bit, more of an angelic, natural type of finish. And I love the fact that it has a pump. It makes it super easy to apply. Again, this is just a great alternative to the full coverage matte foundation. When you have oily skin, like I said, most of the foundations you're going to purchase and use are all matte. They're all full coverage. This is just a nice breather from that. So if you want a day where you're just running errands or something and you want something more lightweight, I would definitely recommend picking this up because it still does hold up very beautifully on oily skin. So lastly, I'm going to talk about an OG. I love the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. This foundation is either A, you're gonna love it, or B, you're gonna hate it. Like, some people love it, some people hate it, because it is pretty heavy. It's more of that Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation type, where it's like heavy, moussey, full coverage, just thick foundation, but I love it so much. You guys know I don't stray away from foundations like that. I haven't used this in forever though, I will say, which to be honest, I really have no excuse for. I used it so much for so long that I kind of just stopped using it so I could try other stuff, and then before you know it, I haven't used it in so long. But I'm gonna get back into using it because I really do love it. This is in the shade, oh actually I'm gonna leave the shades I use in each of these foundations down below in case you guys are interested, but I love this stuff. It is extremely full coverage. It's fuller coverage than the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but a little bit less than the Marc Jacobs. So it's somewhere in between there, but this is extremely full coverage. It is a little bit, it's probably the heaviest foundation out of all the ones I've mentioned. It does feel slightly, like very slightly heavy on the skin, but for me, I'm not really picky about that, so I'm probably not the best person to judge heaviness and lightweightness. But it lasts all day. If you have acne, again, you will really, really love this. It covers everything. It's bomb.com and it has a pump, so can't beat that. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed hearing my recommendations for 5 foundations. I do like this, but it looks like I'm saying 10. 5 foundations that are perfect for oily skin. I wanted to give you guys a good mixture of drugstore and high-end. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos kind of pertaining to just oily skin, then I can definitely do that because I have so many recommendations for my oily skin girls. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will of course see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.